Let's make some easy and delicious carne asada tacos. Let's go!
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Show Chilling and Grilling. Today we're griddling again. We're gonna be using the Weber flat top. We're gonna make some carne asada, some steak tacos. I basically just chopped up some New York strips. We drove to Mexico last year, so we bought a bunch of fresh Mexican tortillas made at the shop fresh in the morning. They are so good. And we froze them, and they're usually good for over a year. But anyways, we got that. We got the griddle nice and hot right now. Not much of a game plan. Just throw some oil down, throw the meat down, get that cooked. We're gonna take the tortillas and we're just gonna put them in there with some oil to get them nice and soft. Well, let's get to it.
Alright, so we're gonna get all the prep for the tacos going. Over here, I'm just gonna take half a white onion, gonna slice it, and then I'm gonna dice it. Very, very fine. These go perfect right on top of the tacos, on top of the meat and the guacamole or any sort of salsa. Now over here, we're gonna make the guacamole. I'm just using one whole avocado, one lime, a good pinch of salt, and I'm also gonna put one whole chopped jalapeno on top, put some onions, put a little bit of black pepper, and a splash of milk. I probably used a total of maybe about 1 cup of whole milk in there. You guys can use 2% or whatever you have available just to get the texture right. Okay, so let's get the spice mix ready for the steak or carne asada in this case. I put up a little list there. You guys can pause it and take a look, take a picture, read it. However, just get everything in a little shaker bottle. This is just a leftover bottle from a finished spice that I had. Just shake it up really good. And this amount of spice is probably good enough for about 5 pounds of meat. So I'm taking about 2.25 pounds of New York strip steak. I'm gonna finely slice it and then dice it, and it makes for the perfect carne asada in my experience. You guys can also use flank steak, you can use skirt steak, any of those as well. Sirloin tip steak, they'll just be a little bit tougher. I had some New York strips on hand, so I was like, you know what, might as well use what I got. Just make sure you get the Maggi sauce or the soy sauce mixed in really well and then refrigerate it for at least a couple of hours. The longer you can refrigerate it, the better the result you'll get.
We're gonna start with some avocado oil over here. Just gonna put some liberally. Gonna take our meat, try and get it on there. That smells great. Let's season our meat with the taco seasoning that we made earlier. We're gonna be quite liberal. I mean, there's over 2 pounds of meat over here. So we'll put some, we'll mix it up. Try and get a good sear on this meat. That smells amazing. We don't want the meat to stick, so you just kind of want to keep on moving. It's a really good cut of meat that we're using, so we don't want to overcook it and make it all chewy. I got a good sear on a bunch of parts as soon as we put it down on the hot oil. As you hear that, you see? So kind of keep moving it around. That's what you want. You want that smell. You want that sizzle. Utilize most of the griddle to your advantage so you can get some sear going on. So you can cook it really, really good. Just trying to get some good color on it at this point. I mean, this meat is almost done. It's so quick and easy. Let's try a little bite. Let's get this guy here. Perfect. Let's get the meat off. That was literally 5 minutes, you guys. Not even. Honestly, it doesn't take much time at all. Let's put some oil down. Since the tortillas are frozen, I put my griddle on a higher heat with the tortillas bringing down the temperature of the griddle. And you want to kind of keep that in mind. All right, all the tortillas are ready. Just gonna take those, put them into 2 piles, make sure they fit, they stay warm. Ooh, this is gonna be one good taco today. All right, let's get the meat down. We're gonna put some onions over here. Oh, that looks so good. A little lime. Well, let's give it a taste together, shall we? Onions with the guacamole, the lime, the meat, New York strip. That is absolutely wonderful, you guys. You have to try it. It's amazing. You know what this calls for, right? That's right. Cheers. Thank you guys for joining me today on this episode of Show Chilling and Grilling. I hope to see you guys next week. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Good night.